points in the game.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass, it's Armstrong. That's reeled in, it's White. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to...
Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the right. Got his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to pound their way in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Might be calling a hot route. Was to pass. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And I think in plays like this, David, when you're down by the goal line on 4th down, you've got to dial something up that you know you can execute in your sleep. And the QB and his target, they look like they've been doing that for years in practice.
And it used to be run, 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 show your physicality. Now, man, space, numbers, the passing game developing. You could tell, you're right. Right on rhythm, right in time, big 4th down conversion.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Scanning the field, it's Armstrong. Setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Okay, ready? They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Cricket. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. On the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. Finds his big tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Cook.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping on the sides all the time.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, and it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, though.
They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Picks his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. He's got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Knox. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Knox. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. On the run, it's Hardy.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Breaks into the open. A 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They've got the screen set up. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to pass. It's Armstrong. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Armstrong. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man downfield. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. First down and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Williamson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. Now the pitch. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. They've gotten this drive going a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And that is exactly what this offense needed to have happen. They had to come up with a big drive, with a big touchdown here at the end of the quarter. That's going to help their confidence. Got the lead heading into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defense...
Turning it on! Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Snags it down the right side. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Now on the option. Looking for the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today.
To the air, it's Armstrong. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Give to the running back. Hard running there. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Hard in the backfield. It's Taylor. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Armstrong. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to pass, it's Armstrong. Sets up the screen. Powers through. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The play action fake. Wide open downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Dropping back, it's Armstrong. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Goes to the option. Quick toss. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
Hey, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Williamson. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
The give to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Slings it downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given them a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Armstrong. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He's got it. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. This thing has been wild, back and forth, up and down the field as we take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Breaks into the open. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the tailback. He's inside the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Snow. And he's knocked down, but there's also Laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get...
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Armstrong. Here's a heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Leaves it with the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And it'll be a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick tempo here for the offense.
It's pretty amazing at this point in the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Armstrong. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
For the offense.
From the gun. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game.
What were y'all
He's able to
doing?
grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line gets set, 1st down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.